Now, it took nearly 16 years and cost nearly $1 billion. LVMH has unveiled its flagship store in La Samaritaine, an 150-year-old department store in Paris. The luxury group hopes it will secure a big chunk of tourist spending after the pandemic. The CEO of the company's travel retailer, which is in charge of the project, told me why it's taken so many years to finish.
There's been a lot of work being done for LVMH to drive this massive renovation in the heart of Paris. Of course, there was some very important paperwork that needed to happen. But if we fast forward and we look only at the last 5 years, these were really the critical 5 years where all the engineers, all the architects, and all the know-how of so many collaborators have worked tremendously. I was very, very lucky to be there yesterday for the inauguration, where the French president, President Emmanuel Macron, together with the chairman of LVMH, Mr. Bernard Arnault, both unveiled this opening of La Samaritaine and the pride of all the teams who have been working for this project for so many years.
This isn't just a shopping experience, is it? Explain the concept.
It's not only about shopping. It's only about amazing products. It's also about experiences. We have 12 restaurants. We have a spa. We have a hair salon. All of this punctuated also with capsules of experiences created by the brands, curated by the teams of La Samaritaine and DFS. And that was really creating a new place for people to live, to work, but also to come shop. And that's a really good opportunity.
But we're in the throes of a global pandemic. You're positioning this as a luxury emporium for big spenders. So where are your customers going to come from?
Well, I think that the Samaritaine is also a project that demonstrates mixicity. Of course, we have a unique assortment of luxury goods, but we also have the largest beauty hall in Europe. And as you know, beauty and cosmetics offers a wider range of prices. And we have those experiences with food and beverages. An épicerie from Maison Plisson, a juice bar, all sorts of, also an amazing assortment catering to the millennial customers. And this is in the newly renovated part of the building on Rue de Rivoli. And we hope that, of course, with the assortment, we will be able to rekindle with what consumers in Paris, the Parisians, used to enjoy back in the day when they were shopping in La Samaritaine and finding all sorts of things in this amazing store. And we want to also be generous in that sense and be inclusive as much as we can to creating this unique environment for those shoppers to come back to La Samaritaine.
So you mentioned there's some pockets of normality in the business. Where?
Well, I think the outlook for us at DFS is that the world is going to be separated into two big travel bubbles. One of them, of course, being China. And we've seen amazing success with our locations in Macau, where the customers have been able to go back and forth and really re-experiences and reappropriate the galleries that we have in Macau. And that's been a really savior for DFS in Asia. And the second bubble that we're seeing is in Europe. I think that the new lifting of quarantines, the new lifting of travel bans from America, particularly into Europe, and the fact that Europeans can travel freely in almost every country now without having to produce too many constraints and passports of vaccinations, I think is a great opportunity for us to also cater to this customer. Now, when it comes to the outlook, I think that international traveling will probably resume more to a normalcy by the second quarter of 2022, and all our teams are gearing up for that.